Is sober living or a recovery home helpful for a sex addict? The answer is yes. Yes, yes, yes. Definitely a sober living home or a recovery home is a very good thing for a sex addict that is in recovery. And so there's a couple of reasons why. And first off, there's if you're a sex addict or if you have a loved one that is a sex addict that's going to be staying in a treatment, that's going to be staying in a recovery home, especially while they are attending an outpatient treatment center, an IOP or a PHP, it's much better for them to stay in a sober living home or a recovery home as opposed to a hotel or an Airbnb for several reasons. However, you do want to make sure that the recovery home or the sober living home has protocols and systems in place and they have experience supporting sex addicts or people with sex addiction and process addiction. So first off, you want to make sure that the staff is trained and they understand that there is a difference. And for example, at some of the sober living homes that primarily house or provide housing for addicts, opiate addicts, heroin addicts, drug addicts, meth addicts, alcoholics, those, and they're not experienced with sex addicts, then sex addiction comes in many different forms. So those residents or the house managers could be engaging in behavior that would be triggering for a sex addict. For example, watching movies that have nudity in them, getting on Tinder, getting on Bumble or one of the dating apps, talking about women, objectifying women, and I'm talking about males, obviously, which sex addiction is more so a male issue. It does affect females, but not as much as it affects males, which is similar to like an eating disorder. Eating disorders, primarily, those are females, and there are males that are affected by eating disorders, but more so eating disorders affect the female population. So make sure that the house staff is trained and there's supervision. So why is it important for a sex addict to be in a sober living home or a recovery home? There's more supervision. There is community. So there's community. There are people. Sex addicts like to isolate. If a sex addict is in a hotel or in an Airbnb by himself, bad things can happen. Like a sex addict needs human connection. Otherwise, he's in his own head. He's making his own decisions. Next thing you know, if a sex addict is in a hotel in Scottsdale, next thing you know, he's calling a hooker, or he is on Tinder or Bumble, and next thing you know, he's hooking up with somebody, or he's watching he's watching pornography, he's streaming pornography, or doing any of the other behaviors that are the reason that he's in treatment in the first place. So let's see here. No explicit conversations should be happening in a home. Explicit conversations around sex or objectifying women or pornography could be triggering for a sex addict in recovery. And let's see here. So yeah, that's kind of it. In a nutshell, sex addiction is a serious issue, and support, accountability, structure, community, those are all the things that are going to help a sex addict and support a sex addict in a sober living environment, and especially if he is attending outpatient therapy at a treatment center, he's going to be working through his trauma, working through issues with his therapist and with the therapy team, and coming home to a safe place, to a safe environment is really, really, really important. And the other thing too is if the sex addict is in treatment at an outpatient center, you want to make sure that the outpatient center has an ROI, a release of information on file with the sober living so that they can communicate back and forth. Again, this is working together as a team to provide the best support possible for this person that is in recovery. Hey guys, Tim Westbrook, Camelback Recovery. If you got value from this video today, be sure to like, comment, or subscribe. If you know somebody that might gain value or might benefit from this content, be sure to share it with them. See the description below with links to our website and to other relevant information. If you need to reach us, call us or text us 602-466-9880 or go to our website, camelbackrecovery.com. Thank you.